YouTube? It's your girl DeeDee. Welcome back for another video. So in this video clip, these women were asked who would they put first. Would it be their husband, their sons, or their fathers? Who would they put first? And I want to play for you how they answered this. You probably can already imagine the order of this, but I wanted to play this just to prove a point of how a lot of women think and where their priorities are, and why I think it's affecting relationships and between women and men. Before we get into the video, if you like the channel and you have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It is free to subscribe. You can subscribe if you like the content, share and like the video, hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. All right. So we gonna hop into the video. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let's get into it. Here we go.
Who you putting first, your son, your father, or your husband?
My son. I'm putting my son first. My father, then my husband.
My son, and then my daddy, and then my husband.
My son. And then who?
My father, then my husband.
Why the husband last? Let me know something.
Because regardless, if me and him together or not, my daddy and my son gonna be there. So.
Your
Son and husband, or my son, my husband, then my daddy.
My son, my father, my husband, yeah.
Why y'all put husband last? Let me know something.
I love my daddy and I love my son.
I birthed my son. Why wouldn't he be first? And my daddy, like, man, it's my daddy. Come on, you my husband.
Husband, son, father. I feel like if I get married, my husband is supposed to be like the head of the house. That's supposed to be, the leader or whatever. In the end.
Listen, I think the last girl, she got it. She said her husband, her son, and then her father. I just think that this is why we're so screwed up. I think we're screwed up because of the mentality. I say it all the time. Most of these young women probably will never get married, but they already have children. Okay. Speaking of your son, you already have a son, but you're not married. So it would make sense why they think that way. Oh, my son, because I birthed him. Oh, then my dad, and then my possible husband, if I ever get one. Because you're already a baby mother, so there's no respect or high level for the man in your life because you don't think that much of him, but you had a baby by him. So if you notice, most of those women had a child. So their child, that's their love of their life, the child, which you should love your child, but there's no hierarchy for the man that these women expect so much from. But if you think about where they're coming from, baby mamas, probably gave baby to a little Pookie in training. He didn't have much. He's not looked at as much. So they put all men in that category. All men are secondary to all those people, but you have the most highest expectations for men out of any group of women without putting in anything towards the relationship. So I get the mentality, I get it, but it's why a lot of our women are in the positions that they're in and why we're at the bottom and why we're so screwed as a community. And so I just think it's very telling. It is, as much as you can be like, oh, you know what, that is not that deep or whatever, and oh, your child should come first. And this is what I was raised up on too. Oh, the children should come first. And in actuality, the children still didn't come first. This is just a lot of talking points, but no real action behind it. I grew up with a lot of women who did not put their children first. In many cases, it was a Pookie type man that they actually put first, who they allowed to eat first and all of that. Even though this wasn't a good guy, they put him before the kids. I've seen this personally. A lot of these women talk all of this stuff on social media, but in real life, we've seen this play out where these women do not put their children first. But they'll give their all, like they say, to a man who didn't mean them any good, and then put all the good men, who are good men and have wives, put them in this negative category as if this is how all black men are, and it's not. So the man is always the last resort. The children come first before they come after your daddy, and then he's last. And then this one of those young ladies said, oh, she loved her baby and she loved her daddy. So you don't love a man that would be your husband? So why is he there? And why, if you don't love him and you don't think that highly of him, why do women have such huge expectations for these men? Why do y'all require so much from a man that you gonna put last and that you don't even really care about? Make that make sense. And why would any man, knowing that, put you first? This is how men look at this. Like, well, damn, I'm gonna be last. I'm not the priority. So why should I go out of my way for you? And I don't think women put two and two together to realize and understand how men think and how this affects the way men move and why men don't take these women seriously. Because no man wants to be the bottom of the totem pole in your life, but he got to go out and bust his ass to provide a safe place for you and his kids and provide all these things that you're requesting and try to do the most to make sure that you're good. And at the end of the day, he's the last on your list. You want a man to prioritize you as his woman, as his wife, right? So why wouldn't he expect that same treatment in return? So when men hear this, men do move according to the way things are going and what you say you want and how you act. They actually respond and they make changes based on what women say and what y'all do. And y'all think they're just sitting around, oh, they're not leaders and they're not this. They actually are. They're actually making decisions based on what you say and how you move. And y'all sitting here still oblivious as to why men ain't talking to y'all, why they don't approach you. Why? Because of stuff like this. They see where they stand with a lot of women. They see what you guys have said about them and the fact that you're not willing to prioritize them or put them as a priority in your life. So why it wouldn't make sense for them to go out of their way and cater to women the way women think that men should. If they're last on your list, why would they come out and do the most for you? And you know you wouldn't do the same if a man said, hey, my mama come before you. Women get pissed about that. If a man had a child from a previous relationship and he said, my child come before you, my mama come before you, you're the last on the list, they would be pissed about it. Because you think you should be prioritized, but you don't think that he should be. It's a one-sided deal and most men see it. And this is why men are moving accordingly. They're not taking these women seriously because they don't want to be last on the list with the highest expectations out of any other group of people. But these women don't really hold them in a high regard. You don't respect these men. You don't treat them well. You just want them to give because you're the prize and you're special. And they're supposed to take everything that you dish out, but you can't take nothing they dish out. And nor do you care for them in a way that would make them want to go out of their way to do the most for you. And this is why I say kudos to the men for realizing their worth and not just accepting any OBS that these women are given. Because it's been happening for far too long. And I think men need to take their strength back and realize they are powerful and they are worthy. But you just need to find a woman who wants to understand that. It's not about being perfect. It's not about one person being a prize versus the other. It's about understanding that y'all are better together and that you are both the prize when you are willing to work together and build together, because you will be the ultimate prize when you put your resources together. You love each other, you build up on that and expound on it. You will be better than these individuals thinking that they're the prize by themselves. So yeah, that's just my thoughts on that, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments of this video. I definitely want to hear your thoughts on this one. Comment, like, subscribe. Y'all know what it is. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.